edition of Inside Cottonwood. I am Ron Corbin, Cottonwood City Manager, and we're very fortunate today to have a couple of wonderful guests. We have Christian Oliva del Rio from the Chamber, our CEO and President. We are so excited for you to join us this morning. Welcome, Christian.
Thank you, Ron. I'm happy to be here.
Trying to figure out these Zoom meetings, and I got to remember to pause and talk a little slower. So thank you for everybody's patience this morning. And we have a first timer. I'm very excited about this. We have Trisha Lewis, who is our Tourism and Economic Development Director. So welcome aboard, Trisha.
Thank you, Ron. It's good to be here.
So Trisha, you're new to this side of the hill. You're new to the city of Cottonwood. We're going to talk this half hour about a special program that we kicked off here in Cottonwood to help our local businesses. But I do want to take a minute and introduce you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've learned so far in the couple of months you've been with the city of Cottonwood?
Well, yes, of course. So I am new to the city of Cottonwood, and I am doing tourism and economic development, which many would say, what does that look like right now? But I will say it's very interesting, but awesome. The people here are amazing, and I've only been on the job since April, so I'm still getting to know everybody and understanding the roles, but really just want to put it out there that I'm here to help as many businesses in the community in any way that I can. And if I haven't met you yet, I look forward to the opportunity.
Well, we're excited to have you on board. So a couple of things that I know you'll be working on is we can really have tourism back. You'll be helping the other folks in our organization put on some big events. You'll also be helping our tourism-based businesses, whether it be the Blazing M or our restaurants in Old Town or our wineries or the great things there is to do in Cottonwood, helping them get the word out about how great Cottonwood is. And of course, we have Christian here today because one of your biggest partners will be the Chamber. So we're very excited about that. But in addition to tourism, you have that traditional economic development role. So you're the person, I guess, that if I wanted to move a business to Cottonwood, I could call the Chamber, I could call you here at the city and learn more about what the city has to offer and what we can do to help them get started. So yes. One more thing before we get started about the program today. Christian, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself and what the Chamber has to offer for our businesses here in the community? I'll give you a little commercial spot to tell the businesses in our community what we have to offer here.
Sure. So I've been with the Chamber now for 13 years. I've lived in the Verde Valley for about 26. And I think Trisha's being a little bit humble there. She's actually hit the ground sprinting since she started in April and been doing wonderful things. So the Chamber, we have a visitor and information center here. We've got a lot of great info on all of our attractions and things to do here in the Verde Valley and Cottonwood. If you need some help with services or different types of businesses, we're your front line. You can give us a call or stop in the office at 849 Cove Parkway and come see us. We've got a lot of great information, printed directory of all of our Chamber members. These are all businesses here in town that have taken the time to join the Chamber, and they're doing great things. So we want you to support local and support our businesses.
Yes. The theme is shop local, right? I know Tricia will talk later in the show today about the Shop Local magazine, biweekly online articles you're putting together. But Christian, back to you. I think you're being modest also. I think during these unique times, during the crises, during all the things that government, including the governor, is doing these days, you're a place of information. So you've been very good about helping get the word out so that businesses can be successful, can comply with governors or the city orders. You've been a great place to start if you don't know where else to turn. I know that both you and Trisha, you guys often send people to the Small Business Administration, Ruth Ellen up there on the hill at the college. We've got a great partnership with our college. I guess if nothing else today, one of the things that I hope people take away is if you feel alone or you feel like you don't know what to do next, if you're a business owner, you have Trisha or Christian, give them a call and we can see what we can do. I think both of you are great resources. Again, Christian, you've been here a very long time and care deeply about our businesses and can be a great resource. So we're excited about that. Now, the three of us happen to be on this local leadership committee that meets about every Friday. And we've had the privilege of working with people like Jennifer Wessenhoff up at the Chamber in Sedona, who has a fabulous team up there. I mean, you know, she's got more people in her office than I have in mine. Wonderful team, but they came up with a program as we were all trying to figure out what we can do to help businesses succeed in these times when, remember, we closed down and we only had to-go orders. And then we opened up, and now we're opened up at what, 50% for our restaurants, and our bars are still closed. I mean, these are hurting local businesses, the backbone of our community. Those people who, you know, donate to your kids' soccer team or your football team or whatever it is. You know, they buy those sheep and steer and all the things that you buy at the fair when we have a fair. They're the people who give back to our community. So we're figuring out what we could do. And through the research, one of the things that I believe people were looking for is where can they go and feel safe? Where can we go and feel like the business owners are doing what we can to protect our visitors, both local visitors and out of town visitors? Where can we go? And Jennifer came up with this Safe, Clean, Ready program. And so not being ashamed of borrowing or repurposing or renaming, we kind of said, let's do it. What was that, Christian? Yes.
R&D, remember, rip off and deploy.
That's right. We did just that. So we sent it over to Tricia and her team over there, and we came up with Cottonwood Safe, Clean, Ready. So Tricia, let's start with you. What can you tell us about this Safe, Clean, Ready program here in Cottonwood?
Well, I will say that I mimic what you just said about the Sedona Chamber launching this program, and I think that it's been very helpful. It provides, the whole goal was to encourage consumer confidence with businesses and to give them something that they can either show visibly or engage, you know, being committed to this program. It's a visible type of confidence booster, if you will. So it's Cottonwood Safe, Clean, Ready. And the website is cottonwoodaz.gov/safe-clean-ready. And we have the information that is pretty much mimicked what Sedona Chamber is doing. And we've got about 30 businesses so far that have committed to the program. And all you have to do is go to the website, read the commitments that are requested. And basically what it is it's encouraging businesses to ensure the safety of their employees, customers, and overall the community. And so there's a highlights of the business commitments, and there's bullet points there, and we can go into that if you want. And some things like saying they're encouraging physical distancing, adopting and implementing enhanced sanitation procedures, you know, providing hand sanitizer in public areas, increased housekeeping practices, utilizing personal protective equipment and masks and gloves, and encouraging customers to do so. And then, you know, so it's based on the business factor, and then there's also the employees' commitment. So the business is wanting to also encourage their employees to follow the same protocol. So there's an element in there as well. And then there's a couple bullets on handling money. So what that looks like. So it's just a one-page document, and the commitments are there. And if a business wants to align with that, then they can sign up and be a part of the campaign. It's really that simple, Ron.
It sounds like a great program. I think it's great. So Christian, when we come back, we'll start with you talking about what this program means for the chamber and how what businesses can do to get on board and use this marketing tool. Really, it's an effort, but it's a marketing tool, really. Free marketing done by the chamber and by the city. So when we come back, we'll talk to Christian, the CEO, president of the Cottonwood Chamber of Commerce.
This is Bruce Morrow, Transportation Manager for Cottonwood Area Transit. Remember, we cover the entire Verde Valley and Sedona. Cottonwood Area Transit has you covered wherever you want to ride in the Verde Valley, all day, every day. Take Cottonwood Area Transit through Clarkdale, Verde Village, and from 26 locations in Cottonwood. With Verde Links, it's a quick and easy trip to Sedona every day. Don't forget our connectors to Camp Verde. Visit cottonwoodaz.gov for Cottonwood Area Transit and take a seat. Let's go ride.
There are people who struggle with addiction and homelessness. Sometimes it may feel like there is nothing we can do to help.
But there is. You can make a tax-deductible donation and help those in need transition away from homelessness.
When you give someone a handout, you could actually be supporting an addiction.
A better life starts with better health, especially for those living in the streets.
Support solutions, not addictions. You can make a difference. Visit cottonwoodcares.org.
Welcome back. I am Ron Corbin, Cottonwood City Manager, and this is Inside Cottonwood. And we are fortunate to have two guests today that busy schedules, but I'm glad they made time for us. We have Trisha Lewis, our Tourism and Economic Development Director for the City of Cottonwood, and then Christian Oliva del Rio, who is the President and CEO of the Cottonwood Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for joining us.
Sure thing. Thank you. Appreciate us being here.
Yep. And so, Christian, when we left, we were talking about Cottonwood Safe, Clean, Ready program. And I wanted to get your take on it from the chamber standpoint on what you're doing to help businesses and how this program works.
Sure. Yeah, this program is amazing. And thanks to Jennifer for putting this together and being so willing to share all of this great information with us. It's pretty simple for us to just pick up and run with. So, you said it best, Ron. It is a way to build consumer confidence. And that's one of our biggest issues right now is, we still are getting visitors to the area, even with the ordinances and orders in place by the governor. So this is definitely a good way for people visiting our area to see this sticker and know that this business has taken the time to enact certain things to keep everybody safe, including themselves and their customers. It really is a lot of common sense. We've adapted here at the visitor center. We have merchants in town to help a lot of our businesses. We've got stickers that we were able to order from Allegra here locally that, talk about keeping social distancing, as well as masking up and doing all those things that we need to do to keep each other safe. I know Signs 928 is another one of our members that's been helping us with the sneeze guards and whatnot that you're seeing in some of the retail outlets. So, there's resources here locally with our businesses to help you get in place and get yourself clean, safe, clean, and ready. You can pick up these stickers at the chamber office or with the City of Cottonwood. I love our partnership and how we've been working this, and you're going to see us do a much larger push to get this word out and get more of our businesses signed up for this. It really is a way for members or businesses to take advantage of a marketing opportunity. By having the sticker and advertising that you are safe, clean, and ready is a great way to get people and customers into your place of business. The other nice thing is that it's given our merchants that may not really know where to start a door to open and get some guidelines. We have information both on the city website as well as the chamber website on guidelines that you can adopt to keep your business clean and safe and your employees. The other nice thing about this program is it does kind of put some ownership on your customers. We hope that they're practicing safe procedures to enter your place of business. You know, wearing masks, keeping their hands cleaned as well, and keeping distances, and being respectful and being kind, more important than anything, right?
Oh, I love that, Christian. Be kind.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of stuff going around Facebook and social media, and there's a lot of division. But remembering that our businesses are required to do certain things. You know, the governor's orders requires masks by employees. The mayor's proclamation requires people who can't social distance, who can't keep 6 feet away, requires them to have 6 feet away. So the businesses that are asking you to comply, they're not doing it to be mean or ornery. They're doing it out of kindness for care for others. So please be kind when you're interacting with those folks at the door, or those cashiers, or those waiters and waitresses. They're our neighbors. You know, they're the people that we say hello to when we get to the garage, you know, that we're passing on the streets, or when you're walking at the park. These aren't our enemies. These are our friends. So, Christian, I really love that kind. It's great. Christian, you hit on something that I thought was interesting that I hadn't really thought about before, and that's a chamber is a good place to get your questions answered if you don't know where to go. So, you know, I had thought about sneeze guards. Well, like I just call chamber, and we'll get you a local business. We'll keep that money local.
Right. Yeah, we are a huge resource for our locals. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. I was just going to say that, yes, we are a great resource for our locals. We do get a lot of phone calls, you know, people asking for just about anything you could imagine. In fact, how to get a hold of the city. So, you know, we do take pride in our community and our members. We've got some great business owners, entrepreneurs here that are really thinking outside of the box and doing the best they can in this difficult situation. So, you know, I'm glad you brought that up too, is that, you know, we have to kind of give them a break, and we have to support them. You know, when this thing started, everybody was right there and stepped up and was ordering takeout and curbside, and we've got to keep that momentum going, keep our businesses alive during this time.
Yeah, and all of those restaurants that I'm aware of, and several of the taste or wine wineries and the tasting rooms, they're still doing to-go orders. So if you want to pick up dinner, if you want to pick up lunch, support our local businesses. And that's the same thing with all of our shops. So not just Old Town or Main Street, but rather it would be our framing business that we have in town, or the crane operator, or the you name it. Shop local. Make that local choice first. Keep that money here in Cottonwood. Support those people who support you and your kids in our community. That is a great segue. So Tricia, you got to be quiet for a minute. So we talked about marketing, and you have a little bit of a marketing background. So how can businesses use this to market? I understand that there might even be a hashtag Safe Clean Ready or something. How you use this Safe Clean Ready for? I'm getting a time. We gotta go to break again. So when we come back, Tricia, I want you to be ready to talk about how we can use this as a marketing tool. Okay. So we'll be right back talking to Trisha Lewis, Tourism Economic Development Director at the City of Cottonwood. So we'll be back.
This is Bruce Morrow, Transportation Manager for Cottonwood Area Transit. Remember, we cover the entire Verde Valley and Sedona. Cottonwood Area Transit has you covered wherever you want to ride in the Verde Valley, all day, every day. Take Cottonwood Area Transit through Clarkdale, Verde Village, and from 26 locations in Cottonwood. With Verde Links, it's a quick and easy trip to Sedona every day. Don't forget our connectors to Camp Verde. Visit cottonwoodaz.gov for Cottonwood Area Transit and take a seat. Let's go ride.
There are people who struggle with addiction and homelessness. Sometimes it may feel like there is nothing we can do to help.
But there is. You can make a tax-deductible donation and help those in need transition away from homelessness.
When you give someone a handout, you could actually be supporting an addiction.
A better life starts with better health, especially for those living in the streets.
Support solutions, not addictions. You can make a difference. Visit cottonwoodcares.org.
Welcome back. I'm Ron Corbin, Cottonwood City Manager. I'm here with Trisha Lewis and Christian from the Chamber. So let's go ahead and get started. We got just a few minutes left before we have to end this edition. But Trisha, how do you market this? How do you use this Safe, Clean, Ready to help your business?
So in today's environment, I think it's really important for businesses to engage and embrace this campaign, because it's not just in Cottonwood. Sedona's used it. I mean, they're the owners of it. And it's a campaign that's been launched since, we all closed down. And really, it just gives an opportunity for businesses that can show this commitment that they are on board with the guidelines for being a safe, clean, and ready business. And it really does provide a marketing platform for them to have a leverage or one up, maybe from their competition, showing that they are taking this seriously. And that, it really is very simple to be engaged and committed to this program. We've made it very simple on purpose. cottonwoodaz.gov/safe-clean-ready. And you just go to the city website, you can search Safe, Clean, Ready, and the website will come up. And you just go in there and you log in saying that you're committed to the program, and then you'll be listed as a business that is committed to this program. And you can go to the chamber too and ask them any questions you want. But once you are committed to that program, there are materials on the website. There's a poster, looks like this. If the Safe, Clean, Ready poster, and then if people sign in, they can actually get a sticker, and they can come by City Hall and pick it up, or I can deliver it to them with the materials. Really want it to be a platform that they can show and be proud that their business is safe, clean, ready, and fully functional, and embracing this campaign.
Well, this is exciting. So I'm on your webpage there, as you told me to go there, and I am amazed at the variety of businesses. There's a Desert Botanical Skincare, Danza del Sol Veterinarian, AB Massage, Annie's, a wonderful little restaurant there, a Burning Tree Cellars. I even saw, oh, there it is, Better Homes and Garden Real Estate, Bloom Tree Realty, CTS Office Supplies. It just goes on and on. Jerome Artist Cooperative, Living Water, Foursquare Church. There's real, there's all sorts of businesses that have made an extra step to be safe and keep our visitors safe by committing to be safe, clean, ready. Well, this is super, super exciting. And so you talked about signing up through us, through the city of Cottonwood. Christian, you also have stickers out at your place, right? If they want to pick up some stickers.
Correct. We have all this information as well on our website. We're trying to capture as many people as we can. We include it in our e-blasts that go out. And I know that Trisha's as well with the Shop Local or Shop Cottonwood. We're getting that word out. We're going to do a much harder push, I think, to our businesses here, get more people signed up for this, because like you said, it is a great marketing opportunity. I know that we stuck that poster in our window and having the sticker, and as people are coming into the visitor center, they're asking about it. So the more you can do that and help promote the program as well, you businesses that are already signed up, by having that information in your window, you're building consumer confidence, and you're sharing that our community is dedicated to flattening this curve and getting better and healthier.
Yes.
So another shout out to our businesses. It's just, I keep looking at this list, whether it be hotels or that brewery or Three Kings Cast Bar. It goes on and on and on. I'm just impressed with how committed our business community is to keeping our community safe. You know, Yavapai County, knock on wood, has done a really good job. Our leaders of keeping us safe. Our numbers for this horrible disease has stayed lower than most of the state. And I commit that not to the government, but I give credit to our community, to our churches, to our businesses, to the people who live here, taking it seriously and doing what they can to protect each other. So very exciting. So I think we've only got a few minutes left. And Tricia, I'm going to surprise you because you're new and so you don't know what's coming. But one of our mottos here at the city is inspiring a vibrant community. So in the few months you've been here, what does that mean to you? What does inspiring a vibrant community mean to you?
Well, I am amazed. I'm new to Cottonwood, and inspiring a vibrant community really means for us, I couldn't think that it means more than it does right now. We really need to embrace what the options, what the variety of what Cottonwood offers. You know, we have such a diverse community, and there's so many hardworking people, and there's so many great people that love to come and visit this area, which right now is, you know, a little somber just because of the world we live in. But inspiring a vibrant community is really something that I strive to put into, you know, at my job every day, is trying to help being an inspiration to the community in my role. I mean, I don't take that job lightly. It's tourism based and economic development. So my job is to help business owners and businesses. And so really it's inspiring a vibrant community. I believe this is a vibrant community. I feel like there are some challenges that we're all dealing with right now. And so one of the ways that I'm trying to do that with my team is, if people haven't been able to see or read the Shop Cottonwood newsletter that we've been putting out bi-weekly, we're trying to highlight different businesses that have either, you know, survived the different federal programs, the finance loans and things like that, or just giving a highlight of a certain business that's doing a good job. Christian and I met last week, and I was talking to him about, you know, we owe all the businesses that are surviving right now a high five or a clap, because they are really surviving in an environment that's pretty challenging. And so I think that's Christian and I's message is we're really trying to support the community and say, you know what, we're here for you. We know it's been challenging, but we are trying to provide these tools and opportunities that will give businesses, you know, exposure or a platform that they didn't have otherwise. So if I can help any of the business community or any individual specifically, I know Christian and I we're right there ready to take your call or come by the office.
Well, that's exciting. So Christian, I'm not going to ask this question. I'm going to handle a little different for you. And because I think you've got it in the bag, and that is, we are the heart of Arizona wine country. We are it. We're in the middle of it. This is it. We've got a lot of stuff I think we'll be able to talk about at the end of the year with some designations, I hope. But what does the city of Cottonwood be in the heart of Arizona wine country? I know you have a wine trail. You're on that board. What is the heart of Arizona wine country mean to you?
Well, you know, we are the heart of the entire Verde Valley as well, is what we used to be. That was our actual slogan. So I'm happy to see that we've adopted that, because we are there. You know, there's a uniqueness to Cottonwood from the entire Verde Valley, and you know, it's got that hometown feel. But I like to think that we've got enough culture. You know, we've had enough people that have moved into the area that we're expanding and growing that, and you know, what does your heart mean? That's togetherness, that's community, that's working together and partnerships and making this grow, and then sharing what we have here with the rest of the world. You know, we want people to come here and really understand what it is why we moved here and why we love this area so much. And that's the heart of it.
I couldn't agree more. Wonderful to have both of you on here today. Let me end with just reminding folks that, and Christian, I'm glad you said it, because now you say I borrowed it from you or stole it from you, and that is, let's be kind. Let's be kind to each other. Let's be kind to our businesses. And being kind isn't just a saying, it's action. Be kind, shop local, help out your local businesses, your waiters and your waitresses and your cashiers and your tradesmen and all the people doing work here in Cottonwood, our neighbors. Let's be kind, shop local. I'm Ron Corbin, and this is another edition of Inside Cottonwood.
Thank you.